The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Jackson now. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Jackson to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Escaping the pressure right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Rocky start throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. Nelson Aguilar. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. 68 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 70 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Shoves him aside. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Only able to work it to the 20 after the nice broken tackle. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Jackson from the shotgun, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now it's Jackson.
Looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And that's caught inside the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Jackson. Well, looking deep here for Flowers.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Jackson. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
74 yards.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's loose again.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
69 yards.
And the Ravens are once again back in front.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his pass is caught.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now Jackson throwing to start the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Back to throw. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Escaping the pressure right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Play action. Now Jackson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Odafe Owe there on the tackle. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Jackson steps away to his left. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw. Jackson eluding the pressure right. The quick feet by Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Jackson flushed out right. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Looking to throw. Jackson flush to his right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jackson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. A gigantic sack on 3rd and goal. A loss of 12. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. Look at the big man rumble.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 71 yards.
And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now Jackson.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble. And they did. Took it the other way for a score. And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Jackson to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Jackson.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the...
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end.